This is the Clake SLR. This unit is specifically designed to go with a Brembo master cylinder. It simply sits over the top of the standard Brembo master cylinder like that, and then using the standard Brembo clamp, but the longer bolts supplied with the SLR, it clamps to the handlebar like so. The SLR features a fully adjustable lever position. This is performed by simply loosening the central retaining bolt like so, loosening off the lock nut there, and then we can use a 3mm on the Allen head to adjust the actual position of the lever. So screw it out to go bring the lever in, screw it in to put the lever outwards. Then you simply lock the lever in position with the central bolt, and then tighten the lock nut on the adjuster, and presto, the lever is set. On the Clake SLR, you have a piston positioning adjuster here. Now this is something that, and it's marked with red so that you're alerted to the fact you shouldn't be adjusting. It comes factory set, and it should not need changing unless you change the piston kit at some stage. To bleed the SLR, we recommend that you first loosen the lever off, the centre bolt, then fold that out so that it gives you clear access to the reservoir. Then tighten the lever in that position. Then if you remove the reservoir lid itself, this is done with a 2.5mm Allen key. Remove the lid and make sure the diaphragm comes off with the lid. Place that on a clean surface. Remove the outlet port blanking plug. Then what we recommend you do is, once it's mounted on the handlebars, and before doing this you should always be wearing safety glasses and gloves. Fill the reservoir with the appropriate fluid, and on the lid it should have written what type of fluid, and this one, if you look at it, you'll see it says brake fluid, so it must only use .4 brake fluid or .5.1. So fill the reservoir up about 3/4 of the way full, and then just to prime it, I recommend what you do is pull the lever in, put your finger over the port, and then let it return. This will create a vacuum and start to draw in some fluid into the cylinder chamber. Repeat this a few times until fluid comes up to the top of the port. Okay, once that's done, we get the line, and this is a dual control kit we've got here, we're showing today, and this is the angled fitting. It has a side bend on it that goes on the end here. So we take the sealing washers supplied in the kit. One of the sealing washer goes under the banjo bolt, through the fitting. Place the other sealing washer on the underneath. Using a 6mm Allen key, we, for a start, just loosely position the bolt with the head. Then we can connect up the supplied line. To the fitting, and just carefully align it and do it up by hand, loosely. Okay, now then we tighten this fitting. This is an 11mm nut on this, nice and firmly. Then we can loosen this off, and this wasn't done up very tightly. Then fold this back until it's hard against the body there, and then tighten this correctly. Then you'll note on the top There's a small Allen head screw that's coming out of the body. This is there so you can put the supplied cable tie around it. It simply slips under the Allen head as such. And we tighten that. And the purpose of this is just to ensure that the cable cannot be forced into the actual rocker arm of the SLR.